about 76%.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Waiters comes in for Anthony Morrow. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in. Comes in for Beal. He hits the second from the line. 1:10 left to play here in the half. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Here's Adams. Up and in on the layup.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backcourt.
It's stolen by Adams. Here's Waiters. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Dion Waiters.
And the first one at the line is good. Nick Collison's checked in for Oklahoma. And both free throws good for Waiters. Wizards trailed by 3. Wall dishes to Dudley. The feed to Temple. It's hauled in by Collison. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Durant. That's good. And the Thunder lead by 5.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Washington calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Checked in for Garrett Temple. "20 seconds left in the second quarter.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
And I'm guessing that's exactly what they're probably going to do here.
Porter kicks to Wall. That's tipped. It's Durant on the wing. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Oklahoma City out in front as they wrap up the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. So on the floor for Washington. Quarter is up there with Jared Dudley. Then it's Gortat. Then it's Wall. And it's Temple in the 2 spot. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Here's Ibaka. And it's off from three-point range. Wizards trail by 5. Wall passes to Dudley. Back to Wall. And it's blocked by Adams. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now. You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
Shot clock at 5. And Wall kicks to Gortat for the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities. And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge shots. And they're a solid group that knows how to play tough team defense.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. Thunder with some changes. Dennis Kent is checked in for Steven Adams. And Kyle Singler subbed in for Durant. And a change for the Wizards. Gooden's checked in. Here's Westbrook. He has 6. Right through the knee for the layup. Westbrook's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Here's Gooden. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And the Thunder making a change here. Morrow's checked in. Gary Neal's checked in for Washington. So he gets them both. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Singler dishes to Westbrook. Ibaka outside. Morrow the pass to Ibaka. For 3, Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook. Wizards trailed by 7. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for Marcin Gortat.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Wall. And that one hits back iron.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply. He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Westbrook kicks to Morrow. Pass to Cantor. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And Wall kicks to Gortat. Banked in off the glass. Gortat's got 8.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And, you know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Durant comes in for Singler, and it's Payne in for Anthony Morrow. And then for Washington, Nene, he's checked in for Gooden. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Gary Neal. And Beal subbed in for Garrett Temple. Outside for Beal. And again, Washington, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The Thunder have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That free throw, no good. A different look for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams comes in for Enes Kanter. And it's Waiters in for Russell Westbrook. And he's good on the second. Wizards trailed by 5.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
And that one's good by Porter.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket hitter.
Waiters dishes to Collison. Back to Waiters. Durant against Nene. Durant, the pass to Waiters. The three. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Thunder out in front, leading by 3. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Wizards trail by 3. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant. Nick Collison out there with Steven Adams. And it's Payne in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And the shot is good. Wall's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Washington.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Nick Collison. Over to the wing. And there's Payne. That's good on the assist by Durant.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
They get it again. And Dudley kicks to Wall. Outside for Beal. Back to Wall. There's the pick. Goes back up. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Wall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Beal dishes to Gortat. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Adams kicks to Durant. And he bangs it home with one hand.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wall. And too long on the shot.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And Ibaka kicks to Durant. He dishes it to Payne. He feeds it to Adams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And Durant gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Wall passes to Porter. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Thunder leading by 5. And here's the fast break. And then Waiters with the jam.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And Wall kicks to Porter. Here's Gortat. Nails the baby hook. Gortat's got 4 points this quarter. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Drive by Adams. Shots good by Ibaka.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Wall dishes to Dudley. Porter outside. The shot no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. And there's the pass to Waiters. And Adams kicks to Ibaka. Back to Adams. Here's Waiters. Oklahoma City gets it back. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. It's Durant with the drive. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Thunder foul. Shots, gentlemen. Ennis Cantor. That's his first personal.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6.
Drop the ball.
And he makes both free throws. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Collison. Durant comes in for Kyle Singler. Waiters, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Gortat's checked in for Nene. Dudley comes in for Drew Gooden. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Gary Neal. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Sessions. And Gortat with the stuff.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the football.
Jay, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but Clark, in the end, everyone satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt, but give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
DJ Khaled.
The Warriors have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend home court here at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Look at Oklahoma City. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
Kevin, you know, it's been a very impressive run for this team. However, you've got to realize they have not played the top dogs in the league. Nonetheless, whenever you can put together consecutive wins or a good stretch of basketball, you deserve some credit for that.
Yeah, it won't matter to them that a lot of their wins have come against teams that might not be considered among the league's elite. But all they can do is beat who's ever in front of them. And that's what they've done here.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant. And it's Westbrook in the 1 spot. Curry can't get it to go. To the middle. Here's Waiters. Good D by Thompson. last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Knicks in New York.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. The three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
A signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
Now here's Curry. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Barnes passes to Curry. Again, Curry missing.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Durant kicks to Ibaka. That 3 off the mark. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Here's Curry. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. From deep, Green. And that one's good. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's stolen by Green. And Thompson kicks to Curry. He feeds it to Bogut. Pass to Thompson. Ibaka comes with the double team. Here's Green. And Durant sends it back. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Dion Waiters. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. And he gets it to go.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Nick Collison's checked in for Serge Ibaka. No good on the second free throw.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Now here's Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Stolen by Collison. Here's Morrow. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Thunder shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. That's good from Singler. Singler hits them both. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the first. And Curry, here we go. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Washington Wizards.
How about the rhythm they got into offensively there? That no doubt in my mind what the result was going to be once they started to click.
Really impressive, partner, because they simply put it on cruise control. That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Here's Payne. Can't get it to go. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. We got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
Barnes and Green are the forward set. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Bogut in at the 5 down low. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Here's Curry, following the score by Oklahoma City. Curry's got 6. The drive by Kansas. And it's sent back by Bogut. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. Now the Thunder making a switch here. Durant's checked in. There's Ibaka. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry. Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Westbrook dishes to Cantor to the right side. Ibaka, the pass to Waiters. Kicks to Cantor. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
And then Durant with the jam.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defenders.
Warriors trail by 3. Here's Curry with the 3. The Thunder pull it in. Ibaka's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop. And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Dion Waiters. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. And Adams kicks to Durant. The stupendous finish in traffic. Durant's got the lead up to 5 now for Oklahoma City. Curry with it. Now guarded by Payne. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Curry outside. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined. I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Payne dishes to Collison. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
The Thunder have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Thompson, left side. Poked away.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
It's stolen by Green. Outside Curry. Got it off in time. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And the first half. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the three as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
Make you feel good about it.
I appreciate that, Clark.
It's good, Clark. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. And it's Westbrook in the guard position. Curry passes to Green. It's Thompson off the drive. Outside for Curry. It's stolen by Adams. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Raiders leading the charge. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Singler, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And Westbrook gets it to go.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Thompson for the triple. No good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, and these teams pretty familiar with one another. They'll face off 4 times this year.
And, you know, Greg, both would love to get the upper hand early. this game to me is psychological as much as anything. I mean, a win here provides that edge you're looking for.
Over in the corner, Barnes. And the Warriors miss again.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Waiters. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first. Follow the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Cantor checked in for Adams. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Right side Curry. It's deflected. Kicks it out to Barbosa. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Iguodala. The Thunder have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Got a piece of it. Singler with it. Barbosa picks him up. And Singler kicks to Westbrook. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. That bucket in no time at all. Barbosa's got his first points in this one.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
They set the pick. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. He's got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. Payne comes in for Russell Westbrook. Thunder trailing by 4. On the wing, Singler. Inside. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Left side Curry. The 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
For the Thunder, Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Durant subbed in for Payne. And then Iguodala with the dunk.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
And Durant sends it back. Here's Singler. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket. Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Warriors leading by 3. Curry outside. Again, Curry missing. It's Durant with the drive. Not enough on that one as it misses. He got it up. He got it! Wow. He caught it!
My goodness.
Wow, what a miracle
The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 6. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. The Warriors shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Curry is out there with Barbosa. And it's Iguodala at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Dion Waiters. Curry with him. Westbrook picks him up. From deep. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Westbrook dishes to Durant. And that one's good.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
That one goes. Count it. And the Warriors lead by 5.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Outside for Curry. From downtown. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. And now an 8-point Warrior lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
He gives them a double-digit lead. 32 points for Steph Curry.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Barnes is checked in for Iguodala. And it's Klay Thompson in for Leandro Barbosa.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Here's Ibaka. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And it's 6 points for Serge Ibaka. Curry outside. And it's good.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from them.
Thunder trailing by 12. Durant, the pass to Waiters. Back to Durant. Beyond the arc. And the Thunder, another three.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the three ball. They've shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
From deep three-point range. And Stephen Curry, another three. Curry's got 38 points.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
Westbrook with it. Now Green defending. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range. And another three for Golden State.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
Good point, Steve. And Clark, they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
I like their fortitude, their toughness, particularly in terms of dealing with adversity. Anytime things didn't go their way, they just put their nose down and stayed with it. And because of that, they were able to pull away.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Stephen Curry. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Westbrook banked in off the glass.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of errors.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
Curry. No good there. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
down somewhere. He at the table with a bowl of Apple Jacks, and he's reading the back of the cereal. And in between eating the Apple Jacks, he writes,